It's the Charlie Bahama Show. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to another Charlie Bahama Show. I am your boy Charlie, and man, we are back here in the Airstream after a fantastic trip throughout the Bahamas. You see, I got my Bahamian. Oh, thank you, Hornsworth.
Dave is more accurate.
Oh, okay, Hornsworth, thank you. You see, I was in the Bahamas. I got a really cool mask while I was over there. And man, this show is going to be hot, okay? We have the stars of a brand new show on RTV called For the Love of Music. So we're going to talk to all of them about the show. It's like a reality mix of music. It's got a lot of hot things, all right? So come on back, the Charlie Bahama Show. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show. And as promised, we got the whole cast, man. Almost the whole cast here. We got a party going on here with the cast from For Love of Music. Wow, man. So, Valine, we've been talking a lot, trying to set this up. And I'm so happy you got almost the whole cast here. It's like a party. And the last segment of your show, the last episode I saw, it was a party. You all had a couple bottles of wine or wine shots. Now, what's a wine shot? That's like you want to try pretend you like getting drunk on wine. Eh?
Wine shot. Well, according to Kat, her character, you could shot anything. So she had wine at the time, and so that's what we were shot. Wine shots.
Now, I see some of the folks are actually musical. Is everybody musical in this? Like, is this well, first you, Valine, are you a musical person as well, or you just play one on TV?
No, I sing. I record music. I was in some bands and musical groups prior to this. Jive, Elcha McPhee and I. She also does a guest star on the show. We've done the Music Makers Carnival competition together.
Oh, okay.
So we do music. I do music. Shadfer also does music.
What I like about the show also, not only the drama that you all put in this show, but also that you use real music. And I guess even from some of the groups that you used to be with, I see like music is sort of the interlude between scenes or whatever. Is that because of your musical, background?
Well, I've always been passionate about music in itself, whether Bahamian or not. But one of the things that I really wanted to showcase with this is Bahamian creatives in general. So right. Yes, this is a Zoom call full of Bahamian actors, but there are also singers, there are also dancers, there are also producers who also are part of the show. Shad has like 3 songs in the soundtrack. Shad Furry has about 3 songs. I think I have about 3 or 4, maybe however mine. Kentario, who plays Staccato, one of his music videos that Shadfer actually produced is also featured within the show as well. We name dropped DJ Melody, Sherwood Raman. We recorded in his studio. Zamar Sanders, who's also a producer. Tanash makes it into the show. He is with Roderick in one of the episodes. And so we feature a lot of actual Bahamian artists in it, because for me, that's important for other Bahamians to know what exists.
But no, I see Rashad, I see he got all his musical, like he stacked all his musical gear behind there. He's like, y'all gonna know I'm a musician.
This was done stock, gotta...
No,
yeah.
but it looks
you're
good.
right. You're right. You caught on.
No, but I like it. Oh, Kentario trying to get in now. Let's let Kentario in. You think we should let him in the party? Because I saw that other party. Who was it that got mad when on the last one? They were like, I didn't know you was coming. I hope I ain't gonna cause none of that right now. On the last episode you all had, and then somebody left. They couldn't take it. It is Kentario.
The funny thing about that episode that we shot is, for me, that was the first time that I met basically everybody except for Valine. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, whoa, but it worked so well. I think all of us were, in our element. And then after that, all of us, we just gelled. And I thought that was a cool experience that we didn't have to stop and record like 3 to 4 times. Like, people are cool. I was just like, yeah, and it showed on camera. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, Staccato just joined us, or as everybody knows, Kentario, he's joined us too at the party. Let me tell you something. I wanted to let you in. All of them, they was like, don't let him in, man. Who invited him to this party?
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you.
I'm just kidding. Hey, that's just, a little scene. We, get that angst. That's how y'all have to do it. Because I love the way this show flows. And, hey, that's what it's about. So what we're going to do, we're going to show some videos if we can, throughout. We're going to show clips for sure. But even maybe since you guys are musicians, some of your real work. All right. So what we'll do is I'll go to commercial. And then when we come back, we'll have more from the cast of For Love of Music. All right, Charlie Bahama Show, coming right back.
Have I ever cheated on you once? Never. Have I ever? I don't know that.
Okay, we're gonna keep our heads staring at food.
Now, JJ still don't know me and Tiff been in the studio together. The most important thing about communication is the part that's not being said.
KK, no one even knew she was gonna
She just. So when you see her, why didn't run out?
How I could run this guy? This ain't even my body. Wait, this ain't even my house.
Follow Charlie Bahama on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or go to charliebahama.com. Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and we are here with the cast from For the Love of Music. Now, I mean, it's a big cast, so how did this thing, come about? I mean, like, when did this start? And, tell me the history on this.
Okay, so it's been a minute. It's been a minute in production. Kintario and Shad, they have some comments about the length of the production time. But I came up with the concept in about 2015, and it was just something. I was addicted to reality show at the time. So like Love and Hip Hop, Bad Girls Club, Jersey Shore, not the best quality and content, but I was just addicted to reality TV. And so I started writing down ideas for like a Bahamian version of, a crazy reality show. I kind of put it to the side, and in about 2017, at the end of 2017, I started to reach out to people like independently, like, hey, da-da-da-da-da, started making my WhatsApp group. And then we met in January 2018, started recording at the beginning of March or late February, and we've been recording ever since. To this day, we're still recording. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, so it took about a year plus of production time. And the show was originally supposed to be a web series. So it was just a passion project of mine that I just wanted for the web. But Shad made the comment that it was what? I quote him.
Yeah, so tell me, Shad.
Okay, I see people, they saw the preview, and I think they assume that like there's some kind of big production thing that was planned for TV, when in reality, like it looks like it was meant to exist on the internet because it was. And I think that kind of gives it a certain charm though, because it translates well when you cut up pieces of it to use for the internet, especially for meme culture, like Kentario, who plays Staccato. I have the episodes open just to cut up the scenes, because his whole thing is like he says these phrases, like these random proverbs and idioms and stuff that he says. And if someone keeps track of it during the show, they'll notice it's one of the most hilarious things ever. So I love that.
Now staccato. Well, I would call you all by your character names too, but Staccato. So is this something that is this scripted, or is this something is like a lot of improv going on too?
Now here's the thing, like you could script as much as you want, but when you get a room full of funny people, like just expect for us to go off script. I originally wasn't even supposed to be like this proverbial, wizard type of character where I just like for some like I always joke about the fact that Staccato, he doesn't really gel too much with them. He just kind of stays in his own corner. But for some reason he's always involved in everything. And like I don't understand, So I just kind of joke about that, but I just kind of had to find something that I could kind of grasp with staccato, and I was like, how about I just start saying random idioms throughout the series, and Valiant was like, I love that idea, and we just ran with it. So yeah,
We
it wasn't
never
scripted.
see it coming. Like,
Yeah.
like you never know
That's
what he's
great.
gonna say.
So Nicole, tell me about your character now.
Well, my character started out as this innocent character. I remember when Valine first reached out, she was like, oh, don't worry. You're not going to have anything scandalous to deal with because, I'm married. So I had to explain everything to my husband. And as soon as he heard that I was going to be on a reality TV show, he's like, But when Val spoke to him, Val was like, oh, no, don't worry. She's going to be innocent. It's, girl next door, nothing wrong, And then suddenly by episode 2, I get this, okay, so this is what we're going to do. But by then I had already invested into the character and I'm like, you know what? I got this. I can do this. So
Okay.
That's why I said Ashton is a quiet storm because she's devious. She's devious, but she's a book that definitely will be interesting to read.
Okay, I guess the other question is, after Valine spoke to your husband and it changed, are you still married?
Yeah. He knows it's just acting.
All right, very good. Well, listen, we're going to go to another break, and then we'll be back to talk to some more of the cast members, all right? So we'll be back on the Charlie Bahama Show with more of the cast of For the Love of Music, all right? Be back right after this.
You do not want to get caught scheming. You see? It's just like when you're taking a real test. You don't want to see you cheating. You just want to pass.
Some people might say that I have a reputation of mixing my business with pleasure. That's it. I never said they lied.
Everything was chill, and then you come a little chaotic, and you was like,
I started to think they take me for a conk,
Right, years ago.
The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show. And we got the gang here, man. The whole, almost everybody in this cast, because if you have a bigger cast than this, boy, that's a big cast of For the Love of Music. And we're joined also by LaShant. But we were talking to the different characters. But Simone, tell me about your character.
My character plays Tammy, and Tammy is kind of, I related with Kentari when he said the person who's not really there. She's kind of Tiffany's best friend, and she kind of is doing her own thing. And she's very vocal. That's one thing I could say. She's very vocal, very opinionated, and she doesn't like to be crossed. I think that's what I could say about her character.
Yeah.
And she thinks she can sing, but she can't.
Wow. And so you just love music, you just can't sing.
Yeah, so I'm definitely not musical. She's not musical, but she sees everybody else doing it around her. So she feels like, what, I think I need to try this,
Yeah.
Being around me brings her around these other musicians.
Yeah. Wow. Well, Rodrika, or is it Roderica?
You can call me Roderica, yes.
Okay, Roderica. So tell me about your character. And are some of you all at work also?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we'll keep it down so we don't. Shh. Tell me about your character.
So KK, she speaks volumes for herself. And unlike the other two, she has always spoken volumes for herself. Even if no one is talking to her, she is doing the talking, and she is putting herself in everybody's business. And whatever anybody else has going along, she has an opinion about everything except her own problems, I guess, that she can't seem to fix or get a handle on. I like her because she is bold and she's not afraid to be herself. She's not afraid to say what's on her mind. And I actually like having that role because it's just not me acting at all.
Okay, wait, hold on. See, that's what I wanted to talk about. Cause see, when I play a Mikey B, I'm being Mikey B. And it's a couple scenes where KK going pretty hard on Mikey. And now I know she wasn't acting. She just was getting it all off her chest.
Getting it all. Actually, because I met you a few years ago and I just wanted to let you know that from Short Tales.
You were holding it in.
I was holding it in, right?
And the thing is, we was cool.
The revelations. Hey, they thought that interview Oprah did with the royal family was big time. This is me getting revelations out, But LaShant, so look here, we want you to concentrate now. Don't run into nothing. You don't want to pull over. You taking us on a tour of Bahamas?
I got my little phone stand. Got a position right. Y'all can see the scenery as I move through.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Look at him, man. He's like, I got to show you all more. Well, tell us a bit about your character.
JJ. JJ basically was this music producer. He got caught up in some foolishness in the States, got deported, like a lot of Caribbean people that go over to the States and get caught up. We come back, wishing to make it big back and get this certain level of status, the small island status doesn't sit right with us. We need to be back in the city with the bright lights. So that's basically him. Some little relationship issues as well.
Yeah, I see that.
Just some little ones.
Some little ones. What movie? I don't even know what I'm doing on the phone with these people. They're deceptive, deceitful.
There's nothing deceptive about us.
I was just gonna say, I want to see LaShant keep this on when you get locked up. I want to see it.
Wait, they just went right by you. What a phrase.
I get locked up. Y'all don't worry. I still here.
I just happy to see that they went by you and then pull you over. Now that would have been
good TV.
That would have been good.
That would have been great TV. You see that?
That wouldn't have been good TV.
I know. Hey, to be honest, Hey, LaShawn, what I actually did was I sent the police after you because I figured, for the love of music, you all got all this like reality stuff. I need to do something to make my show a little more exciting. So I sent the police after you.
Right.
They just didn't get the right car. Man, I was looking for some good TV. Anyway, listen, the reality is this show is really fun. I love the way you all, mesh the music with the acting and the drama. And what we've done throughout the show, and I'll do again, is a little bit of the music. So I'm going to do it almost like how you do it, Valine, where you have, talk and then music. So throughout the show, I'll have a little, interludes of music there, just because y'all are all so talented, not only as actors and actresses, but also as musicians. So I'm happy, that you guys have this show, and, congrats to making it happen,
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I want to say thank you to the cast, because I couldn't do without them. And it's been a while, it's been a process. And so I always randomly tell them how much I love them, because I've been on projects that never fell through, and being in the production saying like, is this gonna happen? Is this gonna whatever? So I've been in their shoes. So I just wanna send a thank you to them for sticking with me and sticking with the vision, and just being, most of them kind of have crossed paths in the acting field or in the music field at some point prior to this. But to bring them all together for my little old project, it means a lot to me. Each of them are talented individuals in their own right, and they just, without them, this wouldn't be possible.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. Well, listen, thank you all. Thank you all for coming on the show, and I'm sure people will be watching. And like I said, we're showing clips of all you guys and the music and everything, within the show. So, and I'm sure we'll get you guys back on the show again, and maybe as musicians. So if any of you put out any new music, just give me a shout, and then we'll have you on to talk about your music. All right? All right. So thank you guys, and thank you for watching, but we'll be right back after this and some more clips from For the Love of Music.
I was gonna put my money in there.
Who is everybody who comes to this event?
First of all, who this man is? One thing I know, nobody could treat KK like no coconut biscuit.
I'm chasing my dreams, not mine. A man may have been the dream, but...
You know that I wouldn't say anything to hurt you.
What are you holding back from me? What secret do you have to tell me?
Follow Charlie Bahama on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or go to charliebahama.com.
Ain't seen all the money I get yet, but I know when I bounce up on it, that's when I ball and I flex again. That's when I ball and I flex on now. When I play a game, I don't get picked. When I play my game, it make me rich. That's when I ball and I flex again. That's when I ball and I flex on now. I feel it forever, my friend. Tomorrow be better, my friend. And I do whatever I want, my friend. I get whatever I want, my friend. Charged up in the Tesla, that Benz. With the investors on my jet. I got my bands up, I man up quick. I got the plans to collect more checks. Ain't seen all the money I get yet, but I know when I bounce up on it, that's when I ball and I flex again. That's when I ball and I flex on now.
Well, that was another fantastic Charlie Bahama show, and I want to thank all the cast and the stars of For the Love of Music, a fantastic new show on our TV. So until next week, wear your mask, get a cool one like this, social distance, and stay safe. All right? Next week, Charlie Bahama show.
Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show.
Yeah.